Hi, I'm Nicole, and you're tuning in on Helpful Hand Thursday, episode 4. During this episode, we're going to talk about interviews and various questions that you may be asked. So I'll be using my last interview as an example. First off, I'd like to share some wonderful news with you all. During this interview that went so well, I was offered a position for a Secretary 2 promotion at my current job. I'm super excited and I can't wait to get started over there. But yeah, I think it would be fun to just let you guys know what kind of questions they asked me. So, in previous interviews, I've never had them ask me questions about like, how would you rate yourself 1 to 10 and your organizational skills? And can we count on you if we have deadlines? But let's say you have 3 assignments and they're all urgent. How would you handle that matter? And things like that. And when they asked me to rate myself from 1 to 10, I continuously rated myself a 10. And my future supervisor, he asked me, 10 is very high. Is that what you're going for? And I'm like, well, I think really highly of myself and I take my job very seriously. So yes, I do rate myself a 10. I've talked to some of my coworkers and they've also told me that they've never been asked that type of question. And I believe that answering that question so positively really showed them how highly I thought of myself, how highly I think of myself. And I think that's really important to know. Never sell yourself short. And if you really believe that you are 100% accurate in your work, then you should definitely share that with people at interviews. I'm trying to think of what else they asked me. They were giving me like situations like if let's say somebody that had a higher title than me and I would do some proofreading for them. He's like, if they were to give you a memo and they asked you to type it up and you noticed that it had misspelling and corrections to be made, would you make the corrections yourself and give it back to them? Or would you just type it up? Like, basically, how would you interpret when they say that they want you to type it up? Like, how would you interpret that? Like, would you just type exactly what's on that sheet, or would you correct what is incorrect? So I said, it depends. If I know that person on a personal level, I've been working with them for a while, and I know their skills and I know how they work. Going in there as a newbie, I obviously wouldn't know. So I said that I would type up the document as is and save that, save a soft copy and also give them a hard copy. And then I would also type up the memo with all of the corrections that I made. And then I would also save a soft copy and give them a hard coffee. I haven't had coffee since Christmas. That's funny. Sorry about that. And I would also give them a hard copy. And I would give them both so that they have both to choose from. You want to kind of provide them with the best solution. And I felt like that was the right answer. And these people were just very professional. They made sure that I was comfortable during the entire interview. And I think that that's really amazing of them. They would let me know how it was going to go down, it was a man and a woman that both interviewed me. And he would ask me a question and then I would answer it. And then she would ask me a question and I would answer it. And then sometimes if she had a question and I answered it, he would ask me another question about that question. Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. This is a sweet and short episode that I just wanted to share with you guys about the new position that I just got. A few other things that we talked about during this interview were, what kind of schedule I currently work, and would I be okay? Because right now, let me just let you in on some other info, some side info. I currently have every other Friday off. So I work a 980 schedule. That's what we call it. And he let me know that they actually don't provide that there, and asked if it would be a problem. And I said no, because at this point in my life, I'm very open to anything that is going to help me grow within the business that I work for. And I felt that I would pretty much do anything to expand my learning abilities. And I feel it's really important to be open to that. And I also feel that it's really important to be open to working in various locations. I guess I'll let you guys in on some other info of my life. I've been commuting for some time now. At one point in my life, I was working in Santa Monica, and I lived in Montebello, and I took the bus to work every day, and I believe it took me 3 hours to get there. And for many of you out there, you think that's insane, like, how could you do that? Oh my God, that's so crazy. But you sacrifice to do things like that to get to where you are. When I got with the company that I'm in now, I did take a pay cut, but now I make 5 times as more money than I was making at my previous job. So I'm just saying this because I recently went to my background check, and there was this girl there. She was just starting with the business that I'm working for, and there was a section on the application that asks you what area you want to work in. And I just let her know, we have locations over here and over there. And she said, oh no, I prefer to work in the San Gabriel Valley area. Like, I just want a job over here. But with the business that I work for, it's so huge that you can work, it may not be close to your home, but eventually you'll have the ability to possibly work closer to home. It's just taking a sacrifice, making the sacrifice to better your future in the long run. Now, if it's gonna take, 10 years to get to that point, then maybe that's not something right for you. But if you have a plan and you have a goal, and you know how long it's gonna take to get to that goal, then I say go right ahead and do it. A lot of people give me wide eyes at work when I told them that I took this position, but the reason why they looked at me like that is because of the location. But little did they know that me and my family are actually going to be moving closer to my work area and my boyfriend Dustin's work area, so it'll be perfectly fine. But it's just interesting to see, because a lot of people turn down interviews because they believe that these locations are too far for them. But I took a shot at it, and I got the job. And this has been the best decision that I've made since working for this department. Well, this business. I know I'm being really sneaky. I'm not telling you guys, but I just like to keep things private. But I definitely like to share my experiences with you guys. They're real. They're legit. I mean, this is life. This is what we all go through. Why not share our experiences with everybody so we can learn from each other? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I look forward to future videos.